their platform. Please, guys, like up the live. Like up the live. Charles, thanks so much for the gift. Like up the live. If you have any question that you want to ask, please, you can ask the question and I will try as much as possible to respond. So you guys know, I'm not a licensed immigration consultant, and I'm just here to like share my experience as well as tell you guys the things that I know, because I did my immigration all by myself without the use of an agent. So basically, I know most of the things. So if by any chance you ask question and I don't have much idea, because I don't want to give a wrong information out. So I'll let you guys know which of the questions that I don't have an idea, and I can give you where you can make more research to get answer to your questions. Okay, thanks so much for everyone that is liking the live. I appreciate you all. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, guys. So if you have any question, please let me know and drop it on the comment section. Janet, thanks so much. Thanks. I appreciate. Mana, thanks for the likes. Mana Zabu, thank you for the like. I appreciate. Yesterday, when I came on live, people were asking about the caregiver and PSW program. I saw a comment and it's making me to laugh. We want to come to Canada. We are tired of Nigeria. Canada is not a perfect place as well, okay? Like I always say, everybody have their reason for immigrating, right? So all I can tell you is that do not immigrate because others are immigrating. Canada is not a perfect place. It's not perfect, but it's okay. In terms of inflation, I think inflation is happening in the whole world because the cost of living too here in Canada has drastically increased. So it's not just happening in Nigeria. Okay, so do not say you're tired of Nigeria. I mean, I'm not tired of my country. However, I had to immigrate for some reasons. Okay, so you don't need to say you're tired of Nigeria. If Nigeria becomes good, honestly, anyway, I can't say some things here on live. So don't say you're tired of Nigeria, okay? Sanctuary says, I have sent my resume. I would love you to go through it. Where did you send it? Is it in my email? I don't think I've gotten any resume. Where did you send it? Where did you send it, Sanctuary? Through email. Okay. It's not long I came back from work. I've been so busy today, so I've not checked my email. Probably when I'm done with the live session, I'll go through my email and see if I can get your resume. Okay, and I'll be able to go through. Okay. Thanks everyone for liking up the live. Thanks, Francis. Francis, thanks for joining. My people on YouTube, if there is anything you want to drop there, any question you have, please drop your question. I'll be happy to respond. Okay. Somebody was asking me about the caregiver PSW. I don't know if the person is still here on live today. I promised the person I was going to come back today to answer that question. I don't know if the person is here. Amen. And God bless you too, Sanctuary. God bless you too. I try as much as possible to share information, especially the one that I know, because to a great extent, I've been able to make research when it comes to this Canada immigration thing, and Though I'm not licensed, but I just give out free information so that people that want to carry out this process by themselves, it's easy for you guys to do. And the main thing is, when it comes to Canada immigration, everything is there on in Canada website. Thanks so much, Mana, for liking up. It's there on Canada website. So all you need is basically for you to make a research. Once you make a research, you'll be able to carry out the process yourself. For those people that are still contemplating to come through the caregiver PSW or personal support worker, people keep asking me what is PSW. It means personal support worker. Okay, some countries call it, I think, CNA, while some call it caregiver. So it all means the same thing. So if you want to come through that route, you need to, first of all, the major hurdle there is for you to get a job offer. That is the major hurdle you need to cross. Thank you, everyone that is following me. I appreciate you all. So, like I said yesterday, this live, I think I'm going to post it on my page later on. So I will just be talking in case that particular lady that asked question about the PSW happened not to be on live. I will just refer her here. So the major hurdle is for you to get a job, and for you to get a job, you need to have a good resume. You need to have a good resume. That's the major hurdle you need to cross. And people asked on the other of my main page, the where you can get a job offer, and I told you guys, I already posted it on my page. You can go to Job Bank, you can go to Indeed, and you can go to, what is it called, Glassdoor. And then I recommended yesterday that you guys should optimize your LinkedIn profile. There are some recruiters that come to your DM in your LinkedIn to actually ask for you to apply for a particular job. So I know most of you guys don't like showing your face on social media, but I think a LinkedIn profile will do you really good, especially if you want to get a job. You need to have a LinkedIn profile. Okay, go optimize your LinkedIn profile and let your picture in your LinkedIn profile be professional, so that people, recruiters can look for you and search for you, and then can send you a chat or a DM. Where you steal them earrings? I know you are still. Okay, so where do you think I stole it? I don't even want to give clout to you anyways. So like I was saying, guys, just optimize your LinkedIn profile. Hey, Sheyi, thanks so much. I know you, right? I appreciate you. Thanks you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the live. Thanks for supporting the live. I appreciate you. So you guys should optimize your LinkedIn profile. Okay. And then try as much as possible to write your resume to a Canadian standard resume. Like I mentioned yesterday. Oh, did I send something here? Like I mentioned yesterday, the duty of a nurse is different from the duty of a PSW or a caregiver. So those are the mistakes that people are making. Do not go and write the responsibility or the duty of a nurse into your PSW. Please block that person. I don't even know. Is the person still on live? Let me even see. All these accounts. Thanks, Jeanette. I think I've blocked the person. All these haters everywhere. I'm just used to them. I see them on my comment section a lot, so I don't even like try to give them out or say anything to them. They'll just get tired. So, guys, for the caregiver program, like I was saying, try as much as possible to make your resume okay, not to write responsibility of a nurse in place of a PSW. And I recommended, if you don't know like the duties of a PSW or a caregiver or CNA, you need to go and Google that to know the responsibility, so that you'll not be putting the responsibility for a nurse as a PSW. Okay. Hi Fonel, thanks for joining. Hi nobody, thanks for joining the live. So guys, if you have any question at all, or you want to join as a guest, you can let me know. Hi Philip Obina, thanks for joining. Yeah, I see you. Thanks for joining. So if you have any question, Philip, I think there was a time you sent me a question as well. So this is an opportunity. I greet you too, Philip. This is an opportunity for you to ask all the questions. I can't respond to all DM, so I said I feel that coming to life will be able to give me the opportunity to respond to all the questions. Yes, I know, right, Philip? I know you are one of those people in my DM, so that's why I have to schedule the live. I have to schedule the live so that you guys can bombard me with all the questions, and the one I can't respond, I will simply refer you guys to Canada website. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm studying PSW at Conestoga College, Dune campus. That is okay. Is this your second program? Is it a second program? Hi, Harvey. Thanks for joining the live. YouTube people, I'm still here with you. I'll soon be going for my place. Oh, that means you're almost rounding up. That's good. That is good. That is nice. If once you're done with placement, that means you're good, as you're almost finished with the program. Wishing you all the best, Obina. Wishing you all the very best. So guys, if you have any question, please drop it. I'm only here for 2 hours. You're first. So did you get the admission from, I know you're from Nigeria, or you came in, how did you? Because why I'm asking, I'm just thinking if you only be qualified for 1 year PGWP, and if it's just that program you're doing, you just have to start mapping out your strategy in order to know how to convert to become a PR. 1 year program comes with just 1 year PGWP. Janet, thanks so much for liking the live. I really appreciate. Thank you. Thank you, Philip. Thank you so much. I share free information. Thank you. That's all I can do. Because I always encourage people to do this process, do it yourself. I don't know why they keep using agents. Do it yourself process. When you do the whole process yourself, you can never go wrong with it. Okay, it's good you do it yourself. This Canada immigration is from one step to the other. If for example you're coming in as a student, from applying as a student, you'll be applying for permanent resident, and the document you submitted for a student, if you submit another document as a when you're applying for permanent resident, and that's misrepresentation. Good evening. Please talk about PR and the requirements. Okay, so though I already made lots of video about the permanent resident thing. So if you want to come into permanent resident, it's through the express entry route, okay? And if you're coming in from outside Canada and you have a foreign work experience, what you will be qualified for is the FSW, which is the Federal Skilled Workers Program. That is the program I used to come into Canada. So there are some occupation that is eligible, while there are some occupation that are some occupation are not. So if your occupation falls under tier 0, 1, 2, 3, you are eligible to come under the FSW. Okay, so for you to know if your occupation falls under tier 0, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, sorry, you need to go to Canada website to type in your occupation. And like I always tell you guys, the title of your occupation back home might not be the same title they have in Canada website. So all you need to do is to check the job responsibilities. I'm seeing you guys, all you guys that are following on my main page. I appreciate you all. I'm seeing you guys. Thanks so much for the follow. Okay, so all you need to do, you check the job responsibilities and the duties. If the job responsibilities and the duties, like what you're doing, is like up to 80% or 70%, whether the job title is the same thing or not, that is your tier, or that is the title you will take. Like me, when I was a banker, the duty, my job title as a banker is different from what was in Canada website. So I have to make do of what was in Canada website, even when the title is not the same thing. Okay. So that's the major thing you need to do. So when you cross that, you know that maybe if your job title falls under tier 1, 2, or 3, you know that, okay, you're qualified under the FSW. Then you can go ahead to check your comprehensive ranking score. Now, I encourage everyone, do not start the process. Which one is resume life? Do not start the process without you calculating your comprehensive ranking score. Calculating comprehensive ranking score, it should be the first thing you will need to do, because with that, you need to know what steps you need to take to meet up with that score. As you're calculating your comprehensive ranking score, also check the number of people in the pool, the scores that they have, so that you will know how you can meet up with that scores. And also check the current draws. So you really need to be up to date about the draws that is happening to know where you need to fit yourself. So after calculating your score, I already know what you need to do. Like, you need to take your IELTS. Canada website recommends you having minimum band 7 in your IELTS, whether you're taking IELTS or you're taking the French exam, which is the TEF Canada, or you're taking CELPIP, whichever one. I always recommend you guys to mass out. When you mass out, it increases your points. Okay. And then, if possible, if you have just bachelor's degree, you can do masters or do PGD to have 2 or more certification. In fact, the summary of this is, just go to the comprehensive ranking score tool that will determine what the steps you need to follow to meet up to that high score. Okay, so once you meet up to the high score, then you know whether you're going back to school. Okay, then you evaluate your credentials, and then what else? You enter the pool. If your score beats the score that IRCC is inviting, once they invite you, then you can now apply. That is it. Once you apply, It doesn't take much time depending on your application. Like me, when I applied, it took less than 2 months. What is wrong with my main page? It took less than 2 months for my application, for them to finish processing my application, just less than 2 months, and it was approved. So that's basically it. And don't forget this major one, which is the proof of fund. All the while you're doing all this process, ensure that your proof of fund is in the account, and not just like dumping a proof of fund, because IRCC does not care whether you're having plenty money or not. What they are mostly concerned about is where the money is coming from, because I know, or let me not say I know, but they should know that there are some people that borrow money. So they are really stringent when it comes to where the source of income is coming from. Like me, I used to, with my business and my salary, that was how I was able to prove where the source is coming from. So the source is, if you're saying this is the amount you have in your account, where is it coming from? You should be able to explain it to them. Okay, and not just money that you just dump in the account. So that's basically it. The main thing is just prepare yourself to increase your score. That is the main hurdle you need to cross, okay, for you to come in through the permanent and through the express entry route under the FSW. I hope I've been able to summarize the whole thing. If you want more details, you can go to Canada website. I also made a playlist, is on my backup page for people in my main page. If you want to know the step, I made a playlist on my backup page, or you can go to my YouTube as well. I made a detailed video. My YouTube name is the same name on my TikTok. You can go to my YouTube and check there. I made a detailed video about how to come to Canada as a permanent resident through the Federal Skilled Workers Program, or through the Express Entry route. I already made a detailed video. Thank you so much for liking up, guys. So I hope I've been able to answer your question, Larry. Please, I switched. Okay, you switched to PSW. Okay, I get it now. I get it. That's switching. This thing. People that, in case there are some people that are still outside Canada, ensure, because the last news that IRCC made, they want to make it like they don't want people to be switching once they come into Canada. So I recommend, if your plan, especially those people that are seeking for admission, look for a course that you know that you will study once you come here, because it seems the whole loophole, they already know what is happening. So from the last news, for you to be able to, you might not be able to switch anymore. I don't know when that will come into effect, but from the last news that they announced, you might not be able to switch courses anymore once you come into Canada. So you need to ensure that whatever you're choosing back home, whatever you're choosing while you are outside Canada, it should be the course you want to maintain, because they are trying to close or clean up the whole mess in Canada. So good for you, Philip, since you are able to switch. Radiant Fashion, good evening. Yeah, I know you were on live yesterday. Thanks for joining the live. Thank you. So that's basically it. Thanks for sharing, Pat. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Thank you. So if you want to know more about the permanent resident, just go to my YouTube. And for those people that want to come to study, now I get questions like, but when you're coming to study, you don't need IELTS or you don't need self-pip. And I always tell you guys that whether you're coming to study, you might not need IELTS, you might not need the English language test exams. However, if you want to switch, to become a permanent resident, guys, IELTS is compulsory. Even the people in the states that come from USA, they want to become permanent resident in Canada. That is the criteria. You must, Janet, thanks so much for liking up the live. You must write the IELTS, or you must write the CELPIP, or if you're a French speaker, you must write the TEF Canada or TCF. Those are the major requirements. So guys, if your major reason for you wanting to come to Canada is to avoid IELTS or to avoid the French exam, know that as you're switching to become a permanent resident, that is the major requirement you still need to face, which is writing it. You must still write it. So I always recommend that there are some people that are actually qualified to come to Canada as a permanent resident, but for some reason, I don't know who always tell them this, that if you're coming to study, you will not need IELTS. But the person is not telling them that when you want to become a permanent resident, you will eventually need the IELTS or the CEPIP. That is one thing they don't know. The main reason for the study is to add points. And when I calculated the point that the education adds, as in the Canadian education, when you're doing like 1 year program, I think it adds just 15 points. It's the master's program that adds 30 points to you. Where you get the major point is the Canadian work experience. So you guys, that's why I said the comprehensive ranking score tool is a major tool that you need to check. It gives you a breakdown of the different points you can get from each category. Education from your country, it gives you a point. When you get educated in Canada, it gives you a point. If it is a 1 year program, it gives you 15 points. If it's master's program, it gives you 30 points. And I ask myself, is this point that, like, the big money that people are wasting, just 15 or 30 points? So why not just sit and write or learn French? Those are the things that I was boiling. Now, these are the questions I was asking myself while I was doing my own immigration thing. That's why I said calculating it or using the comprehensive ranking score tool should be the major thing you need to start doing first, so that you will see what points that each of the things like you want to go through will give you. So to me, I just felt that studying is not worth it. So I had to sit back and learn French, which is basically something that is doable. Okay. Good evening, sis. Any recommendation schools for PSW? Janet is here. Anyways, I didn't do any PSW. Okay, I didn't do any certification. Guys, if I start bombarding you guys with my story here, how I was a banker, I did so many things. That's why I said going back, as in when you're at home. Okay, I think somebody, okay. So let me invite Janet. I know she's good at the schools. I didn't do anything PSW school here in Ontario. So Janet, are you there? Let me unmute.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, Janet. Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So somebody is asking, who is the, let me see if I can scroll. Um please talk about oh, I've,
Ada is asking.
oh God, I think the person I'm studying, I've missed the question. So, anyways, someone was asking the school if you have any school that
Yeah,
offers
she's asking for
BSW.
recommendation.
Okay, okay, please go ahead, Janet.
Yes, I want to know if Ada is in Canada. I want to know if Ada is in Canada or
Oh,
she's outside Canada.
okay. Ada, are you in Canada or you are outside Canada?
Not yet. Okay.
It's
So
in,
Ada is coming in as an international student.
uh-huh. Okay, outside Canada.
Um, if you're coming from outside Canada, Humber College, it's one of them. Durham College. They give PGWP. I think it's for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And there are other schools also in Ontario that you can and you can come. If you want to come
Thank
to
you,
Ontario,
too.
I only know about Ontario. I don't know for other provinces. So,
Yes, I know.
hello,
In
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Janet. We can hear you.
So, so I said Durham,
Mm-hmm.
Durham College. I know someone that is coming from Senegal, and he
Okay.
said they gave him 1 year
Mm.
PG
BGWP. Yes.
PGWP.
Yes.
So if you are coming, ensure you get school with the PGWP so
I
you can work after school. Then also process your PR.
Yes, and I also know Algonquine too. I think Algonquine offers PSW course as well.
Yeah, sorry. There
Algonquine.
are a lot of them. They're on my page. If you want to go and check,
Uh-huh. So
yes, yeah, yeah.
Ada, go to Janet's page. She listed the schools that offers PSW. So go to her page and check, but ensure that the school you are checking is PGWP eligible, not just DLI. Not just
Yeah,
DLI. So it needs to be
yeah.
both DLI and PGWP eligible. Like I told you guys yesterday,
Eligible. Yeah.
yes, DLI helps you to apply for your study permit. But if it's not PGWP eligible, it means after your studies, you will not be able to work. So that's why you need to ensure that schools you're choosing is both DLI and PGWP eligible. Okay, Ada.
Exactly.
She's asking you, please, what's her page name? Janet Israel.
Okay, my name is Janet Israel.
Mm-hmm.
You can just click on my. Okay, let me just say hello. She can click on my page from the
Okay.
comment section.
Comment section. Just say hello so that she can just click on that. Olubodun Dorcas, hello. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Janet, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Dorcas, thanks for joining. Were you the one that asked me question yesterday, Dorcas? Please, sis, how can I calculate my point? So you go to Canada website, or www.canada.ca, okay? Or go to Google and just type in comprehensive ranking score 2. It will take you. But to be on the safer side, because they have duplicated website, just go to their main website, www.canada.ca. Just follow the process from the express entry. Just type immigration and citizenship. You click on that and just follow the process. Once you're scrolling, you see you see where you used to calculate your score. It tells you everything. Canada website is very simple to get. Okay. Thanks people for sharing the live on my main page. Hi, people on YouTube. I can see you guys as well. I can see you guys. Yeah, okay, Dorcas, you said it was me. Okay, okay. So do you have any other question that you need to ask? Any question at all? I have like roughly an hour, 20 minutes for this live session. Okay, carry on, Dorcas. You can ask. Carry on. You can ask your question. This is an opportunity. Anybody that has questions to ask, please drop the question there. The one I can't, the one that I can't answer, then I'll refer you to Canada website, okay? Can I go about the job hunting without a university degree, ma? But do you have experience in a caregiver? Yeah, I know that you're talking about the caregiving job. Do you have experience? Excuse me. Oh, if you don't have experience, so how do you want to do it? How do you want to do it without experience? You need to have experience. Or what I would recommend to, I don't know when the program is opening, but from the last announcement, I think it's September ending, but I don't know. Sometimes they just change their dates. But from the last update that they gave in that program, they're contemplating opening it September ending. I'm not sure if they will change it. So while I'm saying this is you might not have like that time for you to like gain experience and all that. So but say like Nigerians are liable for the job. What do you mean by liable for the job? If you've taken care of. Okay, you've taken care. Okay, yeah. You've taken, so that's work experience now. You've taken care of relatives. But now you say you don't have a degree. Did you attend high school at all? Did you go to high school? Please, can you go? Oh, I can't. see, what was his name? Joke Liz. I made a comprehensive video about how to come to Canada as a permanent resident. It's on my YouTube and it's also on this page. I created a playlist for it. Okay. If you have like a specific question, I'll respond. I just summarized everything here. But if you want like a full detailed video, I made a playlist. Excuse me. I made a playlist about it. It's on my YouTube page. If you can Naija, it's on my YouTube page as well. And it's also on this backup page, playlist. Just click on the place that I say permanent resident guide. So I made a detailed video. Then if you have a specific questions, then you can ask, okay? Or you go to my YouTube page to check it out as well. Dorcas, I have O level. So you can try. Like I said, if you are able to write a good resume, okay? If you're able to write a good resume, then you see you can apply for jobs. Okay, you can apply for jobs because for the express entry, the minimum education that they need is that O level, but it's just that people don't use that O level. If you go to the Canada website, it's stated there, but the high school education is as good as almost no point at all. So if you should get like a job offer from Nigeria, it's okay. Okay, if you get a job offer and then you can evaluate your O level results. Okay. Oh, mom is coming. You can evaluate your O level results. I don't know, I can't pick this call now. Can you guys still hear me? I'm having a call on the phones. I will check online for the Canada resume. Yeah, you can. I have some questions, please. Okay. Thanks for confirming because call is coming in. Yes, you can ask. You can ask, please. That is why I'm here. Okay. Thanks for confirming, Dorcas. Thanks for confirming. If this call, if my spouse has worked as a forklift operator for 6 months, can he start his PR process immediately? So where is your spouse? Is he in Canada or outside Canada? Now, one thing that you guys, that is what you need to check to know the knock. One thing that you guys should know is your work experience. If you have 1 year work experience, it gives you low points. Like maybe let me take for example 10 points. If you have 2 years work experience, it gives you 20 points. Then if you have 3 years work experience, that's when you maximize the point for your work experience. Okay, that's why I said the higher your work experience, the better. But the maximum point is in 3 years. From 3 years, you get the maximum point. The work and the point you get for 3 years is the same point you get for 4 years or 5 years. So if you want to get the highest point for your work experience, it should be work that you've done from 3 years and above. Same thing with education as well. Like for O level, the point is very low. The point it will give you under education is very low. Then if you do just BSc, your point increases. If you have BSc and PGD, it gives you 2 or more certifications. So the point for 2 or more certification is higher than BSc. Then if you decide to do masters, the point for masters is higher than 2 or more certifications. Then if you decide to do PhD, which can give you the highest point under the educational aspect. So it all depends. The higher you go, the better. Okay, so if you want to say my spouse has 6 months experience, the point, your comprehensive ranking score might still be too low for you to get that invitation to apply. Thanks so much, Janet, for liking up the live. So try to like maximize your point. Same thing I was talking about the language test exam as well. If your Canada says minimum of band 7, but do not target band 7, especially with the current comprehensive ranking score. The score that they are inviting right now is very, very high. So just target the highest point, the highest thing you can do to maximize the point, to add more points to your comprehensive ranking score. Dorcas, thanks so much for the like. Please, I'm a midwife with 6 years experience with a degree. Okay, super. So what's the question? I think you should be able to qualify under the healthcare under the health sector, the in-demand sector. I thought the band needed is 5. Are you talking about for the caregiving route? Yes, it's minimum of band 5. Now, what the band I'm talking about is for people that are coming in through the express entry, which is FSW, Federal Skilled Workers Program. The band 5 is for caregiver routes, people that want to come through the caregiver, but the program has not opened. The one I'm talking about is the Federal Skilled Workers Program, which is the express entry route. Okay, that one you need minimum of band 7 for your first language. Now, if you're taking English as your first language, you need minimum of band 7. If you're taking French as your first language, you need minimum of band 7. So whichever language you're taking is minimum band 7. Okay, but I don't always recommend to go for that minimum because it will not fetch you that point. Yeah, okay, Janet has corrected you. Say it's band 4, minimum band 4 for the caregiver. It's band 4. Please, what is the meaning of band 5, ma? Now, I can't just start explaining. There are some things you need to practicalize for you to be able to know what we are saying, Docker. So if you take the English, is a language test. The score you have will determine the band that they will give to you. So what I recommend you to do is to go to maybe YouTube to practice those tests so that you understand what they mean by band 5, band 4, band 8, band 10. They have different bands. It's an English language test exam that you need to take. So the score will determine the band you fall under. Okay, Dorcas. Hi, people on my main page. I'm not ignoring you guys, so then I think I skipped one question. Is it advisable to go? Thanks so much for the gift, Jocelyse. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mama, is it advisable to go for 1 year course for someone who doesn't have any initial degree from outside Canada, I wouldn't honestly recommend that. Okay, because when you're going for 1 year course, it means you're getting just 1 year postgraduate work permit. And postgraduate work permit, you take it is once in a lifetime. Once you take it, you've taken it. Now imagine that after studying for 1 year, you apply for your PGWP, you get it, and then to look for a job is a problem. Just basically, that means you just have 1 year for you to transition from being a student or being a temporary resident to becoming a permanent resident. So it's you that need to answer that question yourself. However, if you already have job experience back home and you're sure that before you even graduate, because there are some people that become permanent residents even before graduation, that's graduating from their school. Those are people that are already in the pool. So they are making use of their work experience back home. Then once they graduate, they might get little more points to add to their comprehensive ranking score that is in the they are in the pool already, like the comprehensive ranking score. Maybe they have 490. Once they graduate, more points will come from their graduation. It will add to their points. So that might fetch them invitation to apply even before they start working. So you see, it depends. But if you calculate your score with the comprehensive ranking score too, and you see that the score is nowhere near the score they are inviting, so you are doing yourself a big risk by just coming in with 1 year program, because you're getting just 1 year PGWP. However, if it is 1 year program under masters, I don't know if that rule has taken effect. There was an announcement that was made that for 1 year masters program, they will still get 3 years PGWP. But if it's just a PGD program, you're getting only 1 year. So you need to put that into consideration. The main thing is not just you coming to study, because anyway, let me not say that on that live video, but you should like prioritize getting your permanent residence and not just coming to study and waste that big money. Okay, if you understand what I mean. Thanks so much for liking up. Thank you. IELTS. Yes, Dorcas, IELTS. Please, how will you go about the credentials evaluation? Now, you can use WES to evaluate your credentials. I always recommend WES. Why? Because if you use WES, they are still holding your transcript. In case you're doing your credential for immigration purpose and after immigrating, you decide that you want to go back to school or something, the school will require you to evaluate your credential to course by course. Now, if you want to do that, you don't need to go back to your school in Nigeria to start demanding for your transcript again. No, WES still has your transcript. So all you need to do is to upgrade, and they will upgrade your document by document to course by course. That's why I always recommend WES. So what you will do, go to WES website, create an account. They will tell you what they need from you in order to evaluate your credentials. Okay, but the basic requirement or the major requirement is your transcripts and certifications or statement of results, whichever way. For the certifications, you can upload it, then or statement of results, you can upload it, but for the transcript, it needs to come from the school. Okay, I hope it answers your question. Super. Sorry, joke please. I didn't get, I only saw yes, IELTS. Please, can you, what did you ask? I'm kind of confused on what path to choose. I always recommend prioritize coming in as a permanent resident than coming in through the study route. In fact, study route is not an immigration pathway, so you guys know. Study is just for you to study, only that you can get more points for you to transition to become permanent resident. Now, if you are back home and you calculate your score, that's why I said that comprehensive ranking score too should be the major thing you need to do. if you're calculating your comprehensive ranking score with that two, and you see that education from Canada does not, like, you will still get an invite even without the education. So why would you even waste your time to come and study? Prioritize coming in as a permanent resident rather than coming in to study. Study is just, that's what, except you want to just look for additional points. The major reason why people come to study is to get more points, not like there is a special pathway for it. That's what some agents really deceive some people. There is no special, if there was a special pathway that, okay, after school this pathway is for students to go to, as in become permanent resident, that will be okay. Okay, but there is no special pathway, so the only thing you'll be getting is additional points, which is either 15 points or 30 points, either doing PGD or doing masters. Those are the points that it can fetch you. However, if you're at home and you've calculated your score and you see that your score is high enough, so why would you come to study? Just prioritize getting here as a permanent resident. Okay, studying is not meant for everyone. Okay, I get it now, Joclis. I get it now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, can you help with Canadian resume? Now, I review resume, but it's not free. But if you want to do it yourself, when you go to Canada website, that's why everything you need to know, you need to do know is in Canada website. If you want how to write a Canadian standard resume, what's happening to this, my main page? Hold on, guys. Okay, I think I'm back. So if you want a Canadian standard resume, is in Canada website. There are do's and there are don'ts, what you need to do. However, if you want me, because this one you're saying I should use my time, and if I start doing it for free for everybody, it means I will not have time for myself. So I don't review resume free of charge. No. However, you can go to either Google or I will highly recommend you going to Canada website. They will tell you in Canada website, you will see all the do's and all the don'ts when you're writing Canadian standard resume. Okay, that is my best bet. But if you want me to review it for you, it's not free. Unfortunately, it's not free, because that means I'll be using my time to calculate and to task my head, which is not free. Is the PSW sponsorship still on, ma? There was never sponsorship for PSW. Doctors, there was nothing like sponsorship. It's Caregiver pilot program. Okay, is yet to be open again. There was one that got recently closed. That should be like around June, July, that the program closed. So through that route, people came in through that route. Okay. However, they need, once you're coming in through that route, before you apply for permanent residence, they need you to work for 6 months or 12 months thereabout before you can apply for permanent resident if you came in through that caregiver route. But now, that's why I said this new one that wants to come is more like a modification of that previous program. If you're coming in through that route, they don't need you to work first before you can apply for permanent resident. And that is why they say permanent resident on arrival. As you are arriving, you are applying for a permanent resident. So, like I said earlier, the main hurdle you need to cross is you getting a job from outside Canada. Okay, so it's not like a sponsorship program. It is not. If you want a review, check the link in my bio, Dockers. Okay, there is a link in my bio for Canadian resume writing. It's there on my bio. Okay. When will it come out? I don't know, but from the last announcement, they said it's September ending. I don't know, which is next month ending. So I don't know if the date will be. I'm not Canada immigration, right? I'll be Minister for Immigration. They are the ones that will come and announce. Then I will come and tell you people. Okay, okay, I should bring, Richie said I should bring her up. Okay, okay, it's a man. Richie Dan. Oh, I had plenty guests too. I didn't even know. Let me accept both. Sorry, I didn't see you guys on time. Hi, Richie.
Good evening.
Hi, Richie. Good evening.
Good evening from this side. I love
Hi.
your dishes.
I'm okay. Thank you.
There is one question that have been disturbing me all this while, and I've not gotten someone to really explain better for me
Okay.
about it.
I will if I can.
Is okay. So I want to know the difference between slot, program, and recruitment.
Slots.
Because
Between what? Sorry, can you say it again?
And recruitment.
Okay.
I said I want to know the slot, program, and recruitment.
Slot from where? Program from where? Yes, I can hear you, but I'm trying to like decode what you are asking. I'm trying to decode
what I want to know is it possible for someone to get sponsorship from Nigeria to Canada? Work visa sponsorship.
There is nothing like work visa sponsorship. If you are talking about scholarship for studies, yes, there is scholarship, but there is nothing like sponsorship. The only sponsorship we have is the spouse sponsorship. That's if your spouse is already a permanent resident or a citizen here in Canada. Your spouse should be able to sponsor you to come to Canada as a permanent resident. That's the only sponsorship I'm aware of. I don't know any sponsorship of work sponsor. No.
So there is no company in Canada that is recruiting workers outside Canada with sponsorship?
There is nothing like sponsorship. Now, let me make this clear. This is my personal opinion, okay? If I believe maybe you must have been using an agent or something. If an agent tells you that they want to do work visa for you, just know that you need to have a job offer. And honestly speaking, getting a job offer from outside Canada is like almost 99% not possible the way the economy is right now. So majority of the agents that keep telling people they will do work visa for them end up doing visitor visa for them. And there is nothing like work sponsorship in any way. Janet, honestly, those agents are really working hard. Honestly, Janet.
Okay.
So, Richard, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, because what I'm asking is, I submitted my documents for Canada, and my agent is like a family friend to us. We've been family friends for years, and he has been helping people travel out. Apart from Canada, he has been helping people traveling to other countries. So when I did my passport, so he said I should wait. That he's going to send me to a better country where I can go and work and make more money. So as of May this year, so he called me. He said I should send my passport data page, which I did, and I went for my police character. Then I went for medical, and I filled a form. He sent me a form, which I filled. So the form requires families to come and work in Canada. You can come as a single, you can come as family. So I feel I fill the form as a single person. So now I want to know because he was telling me that it's recruitment, that the company is there already, that they want to recruit from outside Canada. So when I was asking him what's the name of the country, he said I am not going to know for now until the company picks me. So now he said I'm going to receive calls from the company. So once I receive call, they will ask me questions concerning the document I fill to be sure I am the one that owns the document.
Ha.
Yeah. Can I say something, please?
Yes, Janet, please do.
Yeah, Richie. Maybe it's Prince Edward Island. They are the only that province is recruiting presently. Maybe it's Prince Edward Island, but your agent is not giving you.
He doesn't even know the name of the country now.
Yes.
Oh, that's too bad.
Canada. No, I said Canada. Canada.
He mentioned so Canada.
Yes, I filled the form. Canada form. I filled it.
There is nothing like Canada form though. Everything is online.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. It's not as if he gave me the paper. He sent it to me. So I filled it.
So when you were filling, did you see anything like Prince Edward Island? Can you remember anything? Actually, you were the one that filled the information. You should be able to pick one or two information.
He sent me the form. Then he said I should go and print it out. Then I filled the form. Then after filling the form, then I took the form to his house. Then he snapped it and sent it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the
Edward Island.
We shouldn't this, I'm just like keeping, and you said the person is a family friend, right?
Yes. He has been helping people. Even his wife is in America with his kids.
But
so he did the passport for them to go. So but they denied him and approved the wife and the kids. So but he has been helping people, I can confess to that.
But this sponsorship, what this PEI is different from what you are trying to explain. Janet, did you hear his the explanation from the beginning?
No, he said the company has the LMIE that I am going to, once I get there, I'll be working. Then once I'm working, I'll be paying small. That they're going to pay my flight ticket and they'll give me accommodation. That is a recruitment job.
That's why, Janet, I said, did you hear what he was explaining? It's not like that's not what God.
Nobody will pay for your flight ticket. Oh.
That's why I said there's nothing like work sponsorship visa in Canada.
Nobody will give you accommodation. Oh. I don't know if they give, but accommodation in Canada now is difficult. Okay. He's a family friend. Me, I will not say much. Let me
exactly. That's what I'm just trying to. But the thing is, just ask the person which of the province, and just ask the person question. Then I'll recommend you do more research online on in Canada website, because what you're saying, there is nothing like work sponsorship. Okay, nothing like that for when it comes to Canada immigration. And the PEI, Prince Edward Island, is just to attract people, which is still difficult, but not the way he's saying it.
Yeah, I was thinking it's
yes,
Prince Edward Island.
It's so not the way he's saying it. It's not Prince Edward Island. The way there's nothing like sponsorship or anything there. Okay, so
the medical I did, I paid the money online. Which I went for the medical.
Where did you go for the medicals? Where did you go for the medicals?
Same that me. Because when I
where did you go where did you go for medicals?
First in Lagos.
No, what's the name of the place you went for, the organization? What's the name?
Because they have just two that is which name?
I want to know if it's for Canada or for.
I will have to go to my inbox and check the name because I can't remember the name, but I went to the hospital actually, and which I went there, I was asking because I did all checkup. Even they check my heart, they check my hearing, if I can hear very loudly, they took my blood, they did all sort of tests. Even when I asked them what is the need of all these things, they said, are you not the one that wants to Jackman? That was what the hospital attendant told me. When I asked them what was the need of all these things, they said, are you not the one that wants to Jackman? So I was like, but they didn't give me the results. They said they're going to send the results to them. They didn't give me the results.
No.
I don't know if it's IOM. And what's the name of the second one safe that I it's only
I
two.
Can't remember. I use IOM, so I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't use IOM, but I don't know why I forgot the name of the other one. So it's only two. It's only two organizations that Canada use for their medical. So
that was what they said. They said it's only two, and that two, one is in Lagos, one is in Abuja. So since I'm in Lagos, I use the one in Lagos.
So let's hope and pray that it might not end up with visiting visa though. This is just me saying, because majority of the people that I know, when they promise them work visa, they end up with visiting visa.
Exactly.
And when they come here to once they bring out the visa, they will say no be visa you want. That when you come here, you will now sort out yourself. That's what the agent tell them. From
They don't tell them.
He said I'm going to pay 500,000 first. Then when I got there, before if my visa is out, then I'll not pay 3 point something million.
hey,
But even as a
4
family
million.
friend, even that 500,000, I've not given it to him though.
I wish you
So we're
can
just
even
waiting for
remember
calls.
the I wish you can remember the what was the name, the hospital that you did that medicals. Let's even confirm if
Okay,
it's
okay. Let me drop and bring out the name. I'll come back. Let me drop and
okay.
get the name. It's in my phone
Okay.
here.
No worries, no problem. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
I just have that mind. Maybe it might just be visiting visa, because that's what the some agents they do. Some agents,
Yeah.
honestly, they can be so terrible. I think I'm having a request. Hi, you two people. I'm still here for you guys. So in case you're having any question, please, if you're here on TikTok, you can follow me or go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, I'm still growing my YouTube channel. I don't know who. So if you have any other question, people, you can ask. I've spent an hour plus already, and I just have 2 hours. Let's take advantage of this life, especially people that come to my DM. Ask all the questions, okay? I just pray that they are not trying to deceive that guy. Yes, I used to hear of that. Yeah. Oh, Super Eddie, thank you so much. Keep it up. God bless you. God bless you too. God bless you too. Dorcas, what did you say? Yes, I used to hear of that too. Okay. That they will sponsor you, and then when you get there, you start working, you start paying back. All these things are not true. There's nothing like sponsor. Hey, God, Chineke. But I heard it happens in UK. I don't know about Canada. Well, in Canada, there's nothing like sponsorship. The only sponsorship program that I know is even a program is your spouse sponsoring you. There's nothing like work sponsor. Okay,
Yeah,
nothing like
that's the route I came in with. True spouse.
through spousal sponsorship. Yes.
Yeah.
So there is nothing like, whether it's work sponsor, I don't know. There is nothing like work sponsor, but I know for so many from people that are coming to my DM, they always complain that their agent tell them work visa, but they end up with visiting visa.
Too bad.
Getting work, my sister, getting work is 99% not achievable. So they will tell you you can work with visitor visa. When you come here, you will not be able to work with a visitor visa. You can't do that. The only way you can work
You're
is for
just
you
a
to get,
visitor.
yeah, you're just a visitor, and you just be spending the little money you have. Some people that come to my DM will tell me that they sold all their properties. I say,
Oh
what?
my God.
Because of a visitor visa, like you sold all your properties. I
Oh
say,
God.
well, the only thing is for you to remain here is either you go to school or you look for LMIA job, which is the way the announcement is going safe. They might. So people, just be careful about all these agents. Just be careful and just learn to visiting visa. How much is the visa? I think just $150, I be $120 that agents are
Yeah.
charging them for millions of naira.
Hmm.
It's too bad though.
Okay, I think he's back.
Okay, bring me up. Okay, let me see. Send a okay, let me invite you. Yeah, I've sent you an invitation, Richie. What can I do with a 1 year program?
Hmm.
What you can do with a 1 year program is for you to strategize on how you can become a permanent resident, but you need to be careful. You coming in as with 1 year program, you really need to be careful. It's not easy, please. I don't know. The thing is loading. I've tried to send him an invite. I don't know if it's his network. I don't know if it's his network. I think network is okay. Let me see. Accept. Okay, I think
Yeah,
it's
hello.
up now. Yeah, we can hear you, Richie.
Yeah, I've checked the name of the hospital is ELAB. ELAB Laboratory. ELAB Laboratory.
Jesus.
Pre-medical. They wrote pre-medical. Pre-medical.
Hold on, let me go to Canada website. So that is not one of the.
It has a Canadian number there. They added a Canadian.
Okay, leave that thing. We are trying to help you here. Leave that thing. Which Canadian number?
No, I'm just telling you what I saw there.
Okay, anyway.
And you said the person is a family member.
Now
Family
them
friend.
now.
I don't know why people. So, CN, I just want to browse the. I know IOM, and why did this name? Is the second one that I actually use for my medicals. Is the second one immigration? Hold on, I'm just trying to open immigration, immigrate, express entry, so I can remember the second organization that they use. So that name you just mentioned is not even familiar at all.
ELAB Laboratory. Pre-medical.
It will be funny that that your family, anyways, that your family must have made arrangements with them.
Exactly.
It's very bad though. There's nothing, but you know, Canada website. How much did you pay for the medicals?
I pay online to their account in the medical.
How
I paid
much?
for the medical 187 or so. 187,000.
I don't know how much they pay now. I think the last time I paid for myself and my 3 kids. I think it was about 2 something. Can't remember.
My own, ours was even, I think it was 15,000, be 20,000. That one, it was very low then.
Wow. Wow.
It was very, very low then. For my son, then me was about 40 something thousand. So
Yes.
let me see.
Exactly. So I'm wondering why you pay 180.
No, I know that the price, though not for this one, but I know the price for medicals has definitely increased. If TEF Canada is now 700, someone told me that TEF Canada is now 700,000. And I wrote that TEF Canada, my first attempt was 160 something thousand. Then the second one was 190 something thousand. That was the highest. Now when the
Now
person
it's 700.
700,000, yes. And I had
What?
IELTS is over 100,000 plus. So
What about self-pip?
I never wrote self-pip, so I don't know how much is self-pip. Where is this medicals? So I'm trying to locate minimum requirement on this page.
Even the form he sent to me, I printed out, which I filled the form. They wrote the Canada sponsorship, something on it.
Is their form? That's not official form. And anybody can manipulate form for you.
They will even put the Canada
Logo
there.
on it. Exactly.
The logo is there.
Yeah.
The logo is there.
Anybody can go to Google to get Canada logo. So Canada does not fill physical form. Everything is online.
Online.
Yeah, everything is online. Where is this medicals?
Maybe it's another country, Sha. So it's just telling you it's Canada, but it's preparing you to go to another country. Maybe.
That could be another option. But why would he now give him Canada form in quotes?
So he will tell him Canada so that Then later he will not think that Canada did not work, but this one worked.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let me just type this thing. Canada medical.
Because he wanted to do Poland for me. Then he said, when I asked him why Poland, he said he wants to be sure that he has someone in Poland. He wants to be sure if there's job there. So we let that one out fade. He now came
Okay.
up with this Canada stuff.
I don't know of IOM and one other one. Can't remember the name.
Funny enough, it's the second one that I used, but I don't know why. Medical exams for permanent resident. It's really long, so I don't know. Went to panel physicians. Okay, you must see it on the list of panel physicians. Let me see. I think I should be able to get what I'm looking for here. Nigeria. Let me see here. Nigeria. Cool. So there is IOM and there is let me see. Q Live. Exactly. That's the name I'm looking for. So
Exactly.
yeah, Q Live Family Clinic. So for Nigeria, because they have different medicals for different countries. So for Nigeria, it's either IOM or Q Life Family Clinic. So it's this Q Life Family Clinic that I used.
Okay.
Okay. So Richie, so you might have to ask your agent which of the what was it called, country he's processing for, so that we'll not just like draw into conclusion and you start having maybe he
Issues.
has issues with him. So I can't conclude, like what Janet said, might be that he's processing for another country for you. Okay, but if he still insists that it's Canada he's processing for you, you just tell him that, but the medicals for Canada is IOM or Q Life Family Clinic, which is either in Lagos or in Abuja, like you rightly said. So you just let him know if he still insists, so and see how it goes. If he can open up to you, if he's actually processing for Canada or he's processing for another country.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and just for the record, there's nothing like work visa sponsorship. Then you can
So there's
also
nothing
make,
like,
there's nothing like work visa sponsorship.
and there's nothing like come to Canada
But
when
there is
you're
work
working, pay
permit.
small.
There is work permit. Like work permit is when you get a job.
Yeah.
Richie, you are asking something. There is nothing like what?
I said, so there's nothing like come to Canada when you're working, you're paying gradually. There's nothing like that.
That arrangement is between you and the agent.
And the agent.
Uh,
There is nothing like that.
Because he told me he has he has another agent in Canada that gave him the job. That some companies ask that one in Canada to bring people from outside Canada to work. So he said it's recruitment. They also call it a slot, something like that.
There is nothing like slot. So
something.
Richie, this hint that
Yeah.
I just gave to you, you said you've done your medicals. Where did you do your biometrics?
I've not done that. I've not gone for that.
Biometrics should be first before medicals. When IRCC requests for your medicals, is as good as your application is approved. So biometric is first. So if you've not done biometrics, I don't know why
He didn't mention anything about that biometric. He's the one that submitted the application. He's the one that submitted it. So after, I think a day or two, he now called and said, congratulations that they have asked me to go for my medicals.
Yeah.
So he sent me the letter they
Sorry,
sent.
I'm laughing. I don't want to laugh, but the whole story is somehow. Okay, so just sit your agent or your family friend down and ask him some questions, and you can get small explanation in Canada website. Okay, so you know, once you submit an application, what they will request first is your Okay, they will send acknowledgement of receipt, like they've acknowledged your application. Next, they will tell you to go for your biometrics. Medicals is like
Before they,
almost last.
okay.
Once they tell you go for medicals, like your 80%, 90%,
Okay, the
biometric
biometrics
first
is
before
must.
medical. Sure, you see someone else confirm, and that's what I do. Biometric first, then medicals. Once they
So the
send for your
biometrics is must.
medicals, yes, that's the first thing you need to do. Once they send for your medicals, in fact, you should be like rejoicing that your application is almost approved.
Yeah, it's moving.
Is moving, yes. Like you're 80 to 90% sure that your application will be approved. Okay.
I don't know if
Okay,
it's
so why?
Accra that handles visitors visa.
Huh?
Is it
Yeah.
Accra? I don't know if it's Accra or that handles visitors visa.
I'm not sure either. They have different. I'm not sure either though.
Okay.
I've never
Mine
applied
was in
this.
the past, so I thought everything is there.
No, I don't
Okay.
think like me.
Okay, because
Okay, my passport request. I think it was Kenya that I submitted my passport. That was for permanent resident. Richie, you were saying something.
because why I'm not that too scared because he said I'll pay 500,000 first. Then when visa is out, I'll pay 3 point something. But even that 500,000, I've not yet given it to him. So the only money I know I've spent is the 187 I spent in my medical and 40 something thousand for police character and the other little money I used to get some of my documents.
That's police
So that's the
clearance.
only money. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, police clearance. Yes, that's the only money I've spent. But I've not given him a dime though. So he just said I should just keep alert that they're going to call me. That the company is going to call me regarding the documents I submitted or ask me some questions about it. That I should make sure I study my documents so that once they call me up, I can be able to answer. They're going
Did
to
he
ask
give
me
you?
So,
questions.
so with these
Did
things
he
you're
give you
saying,
those documents to practice?
Yes, yes.
He gave
He
you.
was just sending it to me, so I should go and print them out. So I should be going through it. So I printed them
obviously
out.
he's
They are
not
with me now.
processing Canada
So I should.
immigration for you. There's nothing like interview when it comes to Canada immigration. He's not processing it for you. You only get like questions when you arrive at port of entry. They will not ask you questions, but they don't go about calling applicants to ask them this, what is this, what is this. Canada IRCC, they don't give calls, they don't place calls across. They can only, if they need additional document for you from you, they can only send it to your account or send you an email for additional
Exactly.
documents. But they don't go about calling applicants. I've never heard that IRCC they are calling you to do interview online. No.
He said it's not RCC. He said it's the company that's going to call me for questioning, not the RCC. He said the company.
No, the company.
Yes, yes. He said the company. Once I'm picked, he said I should be praying, so I'll be among people that are going to pick. That is not only me. It's not only me that he did it for. He did it for like 6 guys I know.
But the
So
thing
he
is, so
said,
what is the essence of the medicals when they've not even give you the job? I don't. The story is not even adding up. One, you for if it's work visa he's applying for you, okay, you will get the job first. Okay, they will give you a job offer. That's what you use to apply for work visa. And then you will now, that means you are now dealing with IRCC. You go for your biometrics, you go for your medicals. This one, you've not even gotten the job and you're going for medicals already. So the whole thing is not adding up to me. I don't know. So what did he
was,
say is the essence of the medicals he went for? Because I thought that you are even submitting your application already. But from what you said, you're getting a call from the company, meaning have you gotten a job offer? Did he give you a job offer later?
no.
So we,
The only job offer is the one I submitted, the one I was working with, the one they gave me here in Nigeria, the company I was working with. So
no, I'm talking
I submitted
about
my
the job
application.
offer from the company that he said is sponsoring, the supposed company that he's saying is
Maybe,
sponsoring from Canada.
maybe they gave him, but he didn't give it to me. He didn't tell me anything about it. He just said I should go for medical. Maybe he keep that one to himself. So I don't know. He just said I should go for medical. He just sent me the ones for medical, the approval for medical. That I should go. Maybe they sent him the job offer. Maybe he doesn't want me to know the company. Maybe I should not go and start to research about the company or whatever. Because someone
But
told me that some agents might hide it from me because they wouldn't want me to go online and start searching. That is their business. They might want to keep it. Maybe they sent him the job offer, but he didn't tell me about it. He just sent me the medical of application. I should go and do the medical.
Okay,
So I
hold on.
don't know.
So if there is a job offer already, so why would the company be calling you? If he's hiding it from you, won't you still ask the company what is the name of your company if the company eventually calls you?
I don't know, but he said the company might call me, they might not call me, but in case if they call me, I should study my documents. In case he said they might not, but in case they call, I should just study in case they call.
Okay.
So what are the things in that document? As in just few things in the document that they ask you to because we are trying to help you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so what are the key things
Thank
in
you
the
for the
document?
likes, YouTube. Thank you so much. Please,
And
if you are here, join me
the
on
one I
YouTube.
submitted, right?
Subscribe to
Yeah,
my
the things you
YouTube.
said you should study. What are those?
It's just I submitted my document as a truck driver, forklift truck driver. So it's my job, the applications that I submitted, that they're going to ask me questions concerning my school certs, where I've worked before, that they're going to look into it and call me. But it's not necessary. They might call me to ask me some questions about where I worked before.
Okay.
Those are interview questions to me. However, they said they've given job offer. You've gone for medicals. Janet, are you trying? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You've gone for medicals, meaning you've gotten the job offer. Which company gives you a job offer when you are yet to be interviewed in the first place?
Yeah, just like he said, probably they've issued a job offer, but the man doesn't want to disclose it.
Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm suspecting. And he said they might not call me, but I should just keep on praying. Let me be among the guys that are going to pick up. That's what he told me. So I think they sent him the job offer, maybe he's keeping it away from me, because sometimes if I try to ask him some questions, he doesn't come out fully. So I noticed maybe he's hiding one or two from me. He doesn't want me to know anything about it.
And you haven't gone for biometrics, but you've gone for medicals.
Yes. So
which is not supposed to be.
Is it must? That's why I ask, is that biometric?
It is compulsory. Biometrics is compulsory. That is the first thing you need to do.
Are you saying I can't go it even after my medical?
No, biometrics is the first before medicals.
Biometrics is what they use to track you. Maybe when there's a crime or something, we commit crime,
And I have to do it here, not there.
No, not there.
No, you do it in Nigeria.
I don't really know, but that is what I'm going to ask.
Even though he said he wants to do okay, let me assume he's doing upfront medicals for you. Upfront before he submits your application. Let's assume he's doing upfront medicals for you. Maybe they've not submitted your application.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
where you now did the medicals is not recommended by Canada.
That is another thing. So I don't really know. Because when I got there, I tried asking them questions. They said, are you not the one that wants to jump? So that's
they don't give they've given you red flag already. That statement.
See, that statement, if you go to Q Life or IOM, if they ask question, you will clearly see it where they wrote for Canada immigration. You will clearly see it there for Canada immigration. So a professional will not be asking you now, no be you want to japa. Which professional will say that?
They will even tell you if you are going to Canada, sit here. If you are going to other countries,
exactly.
You will know when you get in that you're in the right place.
So you asking them question and they're even hiding it from you is another red flag. Say no, but you want to japa. You have the right to ask questions. And they are not giving you response. So the thing is, we should not flog this. Huh?
Are they supposed to give me my results? Or am I not supposed to say it?
No, for Q Life that I went for, they didn't give me any result. They said I'll have to pay before I take it. But then they send it straight to IRCs, as in my application. There is a number there. There is a code that they link it to my application. Okay. So for IOM, I learned that Janet, you can confirm me that they give results if you use IOM.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. They
So,
sent
but
my results to me.
so yeah, for IOM. So for Q like they don't give result. They will tell you if you need your result, you have to pay certain, whether it's 2,000 or so for you to get it. But then me, I didn't bother. It's just, but they will give you a paper to confirm you've done your medicals for Q Life Clinic. They will give you a
Exactly.
paper. So did they give you anything at all, Seth? Did they send you anything in your email or did they give you a paper?
No, no, no. They didn't give me. They didn't give me anything. They just said they're going to send it to them.
Maybe it's not Canada. They are
I don't
processing
think
for
it's
another
Canada.
country for you. Yeah.
I don't just don't have any mission. Just ask him some certain questions for you to be sure which country he's.
Tell him that a friend of yours that is going to Canada went for medical, and this is where he went for his own medical. That why didn't you go if it's Canada? Then I think he will open up from there and tell you that it's not Canada, it's this country. So
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'm even tired.
Did you see
I'm
this?
afraid
I
you
don't
don't
know
pay for me.
if you can so that you. Oh my God! Oh, this my YouTube. Let me show you something where you can go. Did you see this place? Panel position. Can you see this laptop? So you will type in Nigeria. Each country have where they can do their medicals. So when you scroll down, let me bring it forward like this. You will see IOM. This is the only recommended places.
Is it going to come up on my phone? Because I don't have laptop.
Yes, you can do everything on your phone. I'm using laptop because my phone is occupied. Just go to Canada website. Okay, you will see the list for recommended for Nigeria. These are all the so it's either with different address, either IOM or Q Life.
Just the two.
Yes, and they will give you the address, the location. So if you check clearly, you will see it is either in Abuja or in Lagos. And the physician is IOM or Q Life Clinic, just the two for Canada. For Nigeria, if you're coming from Nigeria. Because before it brings it out, did you see this place that it says select your country? So I type in Nigeria. So it brings out the physician. You don't go if you go to another place to do your medicals, it will be rejected. Just the way they have bodies that evaluate your credentials for your school, they also have body for medicals as well. So if you use another body, they will not accept it.
Okay, let me just assume maybe it's not Canada or so. I don't know.
Exactly. Probably it's not Canada. Maybe.
Okay, so apart from Canada, which other country can do sponsorship, right? Apart from Canada.
I only know for Canada. I don't know for other country if they can do sponsorship. I'm only sure of Canada. I think Doc has mentioned that UK they do sponsorship. That one is for sure they say COS. Is it? I don't know much about UK. But somebody mentioned something like UK. Somebody mentioned something like UK. Just ask and Doc has confirmed. Say yes. Yes, so maybe UK they do sponsorship. I'm not sure. I think under the caregiver, something like certificate of sponsorship. Yeah, COS. But I heard that thing is having serious problem now. I be what they are doing mago there. So, but you're not. You say you are a forklift now. That one is for caregivers for UK. Yes, ma. See, because I know I heard about certificate of sponsorship for UK, but you say your own is forklift.
Yeah.
So it means it might not be UK as well. So
Okay.
just be prudent when you are trying to release your money.
No, the thing
Okay.
is that, like I said before, I've not given him any money, just the ones I spent in acquiring some document.
Okay. Okay. Okay, no worries. I wish you all the best, Richie. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Say, but
Anyhow thing goes,
agency.
I'll still call you and tell you guys,
No worries.
how it
Please
goes.
subscribe to my YouTube. Oh. Thank you very much.
So where can I get it? Where can I get your YouTube?
It's the
On
same.
your
It's the same name. Ify Niger Khan. It's same name with my
okay.
TikTok page. Okay, please, guys, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube, be cool, go and subscribe. But agent sell it to people. It's normal. It's normal. I have like 26 minutes to go, guys. I've spent 1 hour 34 minutes. Oh my god. Guys.
What was asking me to talk about my pinned video.
Dorcas, yes, I think I saw that comment. Please talk. I think she's still here. Yeah, you can go ahead, Janet, please. Yeah, she said you should go ahead.
Okay, the video is about free PSW school in Canada. If you're in Canada, if you're in Ontario, sorry.
She said the
second
pinned video.
Yeah, that should be it. The one that should be the video.
Okay.
The second video, yeah, is concerning is about PSW sponsorship through PSW school. So if you want to be a PSW, the Ontario government will train you if you are eligible for it. Like for instance, you are a citizen, you are a permanent resident, you are a refugee. So the Ontario government can sponsor you through the PSW school. So that's
Okay, so Dorcas, I don't think you qualify for that because you are outside Canada. So this is basically especially if you are in Ontario. Okay,
yes.
it's government of Ontario that is organizing that. It just wants to encourage people to go into PSW. So they do that for free. You attend the classes for free if you are a permanent resident or a citizen. But I don't think students qualify, do they? I don't think so, Janet, do they?
No, student, no.
No.
But they can pay. They pay from their pockets.
So if you are a permanent resident
in Canada, yeah.
Yeah. So if you are in Canada,
the cheapest PSW school in Ontario. Because they were asking, they want to go into PSW. They are international students. So I listed the schools that they can go, cheap schools for them, international students.
Okay.
I mean international students in Canada, not outside Canada. Yes, in Canada. So they do instrumental payment for them. Some of them can pay as low as $100 per month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
okay. So that is it, Dorcas. I don't think you qualify. I don't think Dorcas is still in Nigeria.
Outside.
Yes.
Still outside Canada.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dorcas is in Nigeria. That program is mainly for permanent residents and citizenship and refugees as well. Refugee, yeah, that's true. In Ontario. So I don't know for other provinces, okay? I know in Ontario.
Not in Canada.
In Ontario, not in Canada. So that one
is in Ontario, not in Canada.
Not in Canada.
I'm not sure of other provinces. Yeah.
So maybe other provinces might have their own thing that they do for their PSW, but here in Ontario,
some of them don't require certificates. Some CPR and
okay, AED CPR and first aid.
And police check. Yeah.
Okay. So all provinces have their different requirements. You're welcome. Please don't come in as why would you be a refugee? Dorcas, is anything are you at risk in your home country? Are you at risk? Why do you want to be a refugee? Thank you for the likes, people on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, refugee for people that their life is at risk if they are having threats or whatever in their country. Something is chasing them. If their life is at risk, then you come and claim refugee. Can someone get plumbing work in Canada? Yes, so but you need to be certified. Plumbers, they are balling. You see all this skilled trade and all that, they are balling, but you need to be certified for you to be a plumber. Is it more like an asylum? Yes. You come in as a refugee, then you do whether it's asylum claimants. So it's similar. So if you're a plumber, please get certified. You'll see lots of job. Okay, all these skilled trade jobs, they are really in high demand here in Canada, and they pay well. Flexible job that pay well, but you need to be certified before you can be a plumber. Okay. So any other questions before I try to exit the live? Hi people on my main page. I can see you all as well. Thank you all for all the likes. Okay, I have a question from my YouTube. Hold on, please. Hold on, Dorcas. Patient, please. I have been working as auxiliary nurse in Nigeria since 2010, and I also have mental health certificate and caregiver certificate level 2. I am waiting for level 3. I also have first aid, CPR, AED. So you want to apply? This can help you get a job. Okay, even your auxiliary nursing certificate can help you get a job. It all depends on how you do your resume. Patience, you already have lots of certifications already that can land you that job. So it all depends on how you write your resume, and you can go to job websites like Job Bank, Indeed, Glassdoor, and go and open a LinkedIn account. Okay, so that recruiters can see you. You can do networking there in your LinkedIn as well. Okay, so I think with all these your certifications, you should be able to get a job with that. So your main hurdle now is for you to write your resume and start applying, then get a job. Then you should be able to come in through the caregiver route. Patient. How can a plumber be certified, ma? Dorcas, you need is when you come to Canada. Just like here in Ontario, there are some employers that don't hire you as a caregiver or PSW without a PSW certification. And it's only in Ontario you can get that, like the PSW certification that they need. Okay, so if you want to be a plumber here in Canada, you need to have the certified plumber certificate that they recognize for you to get hired. Okay, so everything is here in Canada. You get that certification. Patience, I hope I answered your question. Patience on YouTube. Please guys, if you're still here, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, Doctor, so all the questions you've been asking, oh, thanks so much, Janet. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much. Bye. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for contributing. I'll be leaving so as well. I have like I think 17 minutes to go. 17 minutes to go. So if you have any other question, please ask before I exit the live. Please ask before I exit the live, okay? Can you help me to write the resume? Yes, I can help if you click the link in my bio, but you can do this yourself, patient, honestly. Just go to Canada website. The reason why I only charge is just for my time, okay? But I always recommend, if you have the time and you're good in researching, it's just that you're telling me to use my time to do your resume for you, which is not free. So if you can, go to Canada website. In Canada website, it lists out the do's and don'ts of writing Canada resume. Is there in their website. So if you want me to use my time to write or help you review your resume, with all pleasure, I'll be able to do that, but it's not for free. Okay, it's not for free. Dorcas, thanks for the likes. Patience, are you okay? Just go to Canada website, or you can use the template found in Google as well. You just Google Canadian standard resume, then you'll be able to get it samples. But some of the things, honestly, some of the things on Google might be wrong as well. Okay, so if you want me to help you with that, check my bio. You are on YouTube. Check my bio. Just click the link. You see where they wrote resume writing, Canada resume writing. Okay, no worries. If you want to pay, it's okay. No worries. So just go to my LinkedIn. Not LinkedIn. Go to my bio. Click on the link. You will see where they wrote Canadian resume writing. Just click on it. Once you click on it, after payment, then you send me an email. Okay, we'll be able to talk. Then I'll demand for your resume. Okay, Patience, thank you. Dorcas, which website are you talking about? What's the name of the website, ma? Is it Canada website? Are you talking about Canada website? Okay, it's www.canada.ca. That is the website. Just take your time. Just take your time. The thing is, in Canada website, I always recommend people to try to research everything. Even when you land here in Canada, it will still help you settle down. Everything you need to know about Canada is on that website. Both their resume, how to get a job, everything you need to know is there. Okay, it's just that me, I take my time. I'm a person that like to research a lot, so I take my time and research, and that's why I know all these things. So if you need like my services, it's my time that I took, right? So the only thing you'll be paying for is for my time. There are some people that they don't have the time to make all those research, so that is why I said you're paying for my time, no other thing. Okay, you're welcome, Dorcas. You're welcome. www. I don't know if I even can I write it and pin it down. Let me see. Let me see. Should I be? Can I be able to write here? I don't know. I've never written comment. Let me see. Okay, let me comment. Let me put it down. Have you seen it? That is the website. Let me see if I can. I don't know if they pin comment. Okay, pin this comment. Yeah, let me pin it. So I've pinned the comment. So that is the website. Okay, that is the website. So if you want to know everything about Canada, that is the website. That's their official website. You need to go for you to know everything regarding Canada. Okay, guys, please, if you're on live, both on my main page, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the same username, Ifi Niger Can. Please go subscribe and grow my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you all. For everyone that is not showing, ma. I can see it too. Are you sure? But I can see. Let me hold on. Oh, he's saying I could not pin this comment. hold on, let me see. Let me try to type it again. www.canada.ca. Can you see it now? I just retyped it. Just normal Canada, www, 3 Ws dot, I don't know what's happening to TikTok, but it's 3 Ws dot Canada.ca. Okay, but you heard me. Okay. So that's the website. Everything. When you go to that website, they will tell you either English or French. Just choose English. You're welcome. So guys, I have just 10 more minutes to go before I exit this live. I have just 10 more minutes. So if you have any question, you can ask. And my next live should be like on Sunday. Friday. Okay, sorry I came late. Dev, it's okay. I have just like 10 minutes, so you can quickly ask your question, okay? If you have any question, quickly ask, because I have less than 10 minutes now. It's about like 9 minutes for me to exit the live. So if you have question, do you need something, Nathan? You want something? So if you have question, okay? Adef, it's okay. Just ask your question. I'll see if I'll be able to answer fast, okay? Before I exit the live. Because I'm going out, so I can't spend more than 2 hours. Oh, sending. Okay. If you have any question, ask. I'm waiting for you in case you have anyone. Adev, do you have any question? If you have any question, you can ask. Ma, please, can I move to Canada with my 2 kids without a study route because I'm a single mother? Yes, you can. You can come to Canada as a permanent resident. If you are the sole custody of the children, you might not need the father's consent. But if the father is contributing, you will need his consent for you to be able to travel with the 2 children. Okay, you will need a consent letter from him. So you can come. There are lots of single mothers that come to Canada. No. There are lots of single mothers that are in Canada. So it's possible for you to come in as a permanent resident. And yes, it mustn't be through the study route. Okay, like I said in my earlier, when I started this video, always explore the option of you coming to permanent resident first before you start choosing any other route like the student route. Explore the permanent resident option. If you don't know how the permanent resident how it works, I made a video in my YouTube or even here on my TikTok page, my backup account, TikTok backup account, a playlist. Permanent resident guide is there. You just go through it. Then if you have any specific questions, you can ask me. I also made a video you can find lots of permanent resident like application on my YouTube page. Okay, You can go and subscribe and then watch. If you have any question, then when next I come live, because I can't promise responding on in my DM. The DM is just, the questions are too much. I'm managing 2 accounts, so I'm getting questions from both my main account as well as my backup. Okay, so I just use opportunity, come live. Any question, we can address it on live. Hope I will get work easily, because being a single mother is not really easy here in Nigeria. That is true, and that's why you need to get financially prepared and ready for it. I won't guarantee you, but always get, there are some people within 1 month of arrival, they get a job. Like me, when I came to Canada, though I know that things are different, like I stayed just 2 weeks and I got a job. So I don't know for now. That's why I always tell anybody that is coming, even people till now, within 1 month, they get a job. So it depends on your sector. There are some sectors that are in high demand, while some it takes a lot of time for you to get a job. First side, to be on a safer side, I always recommend prepare yourself financially and mentally as well, because the environment is quite different from what we know in Nigeria. But I think if you're financially prepared well, at least the mental preparation will not be too much. But the main thing is prepare financially. Okay. Once you get a job, you're good. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. So just prepare finance. Don't be in a hurry. Just take your time. Okay. And be researching and research on how Canada is, if it's a country that you will need to come or not. The truth is, there are some people that complain about Canada, why some they don't complain. So it depends on what you want, your personality, the reason for your moving. Okay. Then you can decide on what you want. So one can come to Canada before getting a job and not hunt for job outside Canada first. Yes, I came in without getting a job. Dorcas, you've been on this live session. I told you I came in through the FSW, Federal Skilled Workers Program. It's another route, permanent resident route. That's the route that I used to come in, express entry. That's the one I've been explaining, FSWP. So it's when you get here, you start looking for a job. Okay. You need to go to Dorcas, are you following me on YouTube? I made a video about it, everything you need to know about that program. And on this my TikTok backup page as well, is on the playlist. I made a detailed video about it. Okay. Yeah, so I'll recommend you guys to, even in Canada website, the thing is, you don't get resources from one place. You check both on social media, go to Canada website, then if you have specific questions, then you can ask. Okay. No worries, Dorcas. No worries. So Adef, I hope I've been able to answer you. Thank man. So I can later switch to study route anytime settled. Exactly, yes. There are some people, permanent residents. Even me, I'm thinking of like getting some certifications. But the difference is, if you come in as a permanent resident, you will not be paying like an international student. Now you'll be paying like a domestic student. International students pay like ×3, a bit ×4 of domestic students. That is the advantage of you coming in as a permanent resident. So that in case you want to study, okay, you pay like a domestic student, you pay as a domestic student, and sometimes you don't even get to pay because government provides grants. Okay, there are some people that go back to school, government will provide grants, you don't have to pay from your pocket. That is the advantage of coming in as a permanent resident. If you're a permanent resident and you decide you want to go back to school, grants are there for you. Okay. And even though you want to pay, it will be like very little amount if the grant is not enough. But sometimes it's always enough. That's why it's recommended you come in as a permanent resident. If you want to switch career, then you want to go back to school, then you can do that. Maybe you'll be working and switching your career and you don't get to pay from your pocket. Grant is there. Grant is provided for permanent residents and people that are citizens. That is the advantage. Thank you, Dorcas. Please go and follow me on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube, please go and subscribe. Oh. Subscribe to my YouTube, guys. You're welcome, Adelphi. You're welcome. So just get prepared. I always say that study route should be your last option. Like maybe you're just coming to study to get points from studying. And if you are watching from the if you came on live on time, I said that studying, if you come to Canada to study PGD, like a postgraduate diploma program, it only adds 15 points to your comprehensive ranking score. Then masters adds 30 points. So but if you can get those points all the way from your home country, I don't see any use of you coming to Canada to study. Okay, I don't see any use of that. So just work out with your comprehensive ranking score too, and then you know what to do. So guys, it's 2 hours, exhausted. I'll be exiting the live. Thanks to everyone that's contributed to this live session. I really appreciate you all. People from YouTube, people from my main page, and people from my backup page. I appreciate you all. Maybe my next live, what I'll be doing, I'll always place a live event. Okay, I'll place a live event on my bio so that maybe like 2 days or a day prior to the time I will come live, so that everyone will get to know. Thank you so much, Dorcas. I appreciate, and see you in my next live, maybe sometime this week. I don't know, but I'll always put it as an event on my bio for you guys to know. Thank you so much. Okay, let me be exiting one by one. Thank you guys on my main page. Thank you in my backup page. And thank you so much on YouTube. Patience, I appreciate. So I'll be expecting your email, okay?